So on this episode, I contemplate actually killing Nikki. I always joke when he's not here that, oh, Nikki's dead. Ha ha ha. No, I might actually do it. Huh. Like, my problem is I just don't know how to get away with it. Everyone's going to point at me, obviously. I'm not good at crying. So once I find out he's dead, I think... See, my thing is, too, is, when I, when I hear, really sad news, I tend to laugh. And it's not, just me being an asshole. That's how I deal with these, just by fucking laughing. And it's uncontrollable, and it's very awkward. So... Yeah, maybe if I just laugh and then go, did you hear the news? Nikki's dead. No, see, that just sound evil. That just sounds like I did it. See, that's what I'm saying. I gotta work it out more. I was thinking hammer to the head, and I was like, no, that could be fucking traced back to me. I've contemplated buying one of those guns that doesn't have the fucking numbers on it and just blasting him in the fucking face. But then he might survive because he's fucking lucky like that. And then I was like, yeah, I'm afraid of heights, but he's not. So maybe if we go up somewhere up high, and then I can make it look like an accident where he's like, Jimmy, you're okay. And I'm like, get off me! And I, push him, and he just goes, ah! And falls 20 stories to his death. I don't know. I've been thinking about this all day. How do I kill Nikki? Because he keeps leaving me on this podcast. I have 3 more weeks. There's 3 more episodes other than this one that I have to be alone for. And then he's like, yeah, just Zoom call me. Fuck your Zoom call, Nick. No, we might do it. Yeah, I read the top 10 dumbest states in America. Check into that. I get mad at my wife. I talk about every moment I've ditched in school, because a lot of people have a lot of moments. I don't have that many. I had maybe 4 or 5. I couldn't pick one of those numbers. That's why I said 5. But yeah. So, anyways, I guess let's just jump into this in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. You know what time it is? Yeah. Yo, cut the back and light up the stogie. 2 cigars, smoking up the phonies. Coming every Monday from Chi-Town. Tune in, find out what's going down with Nick and Jimmy. True to the family, take you on a journey. This is otherworldly. Laugh out loud, you're looking at 2 stars. Find out now, this is 2 cigars.
Welcome to the 2 Cigar Podcast, where I'm your only host today, because Nikki's gone again. I might as well just call this the 1 Cigar Podcast. Man, this kid makes me mad. You know what? I don't even know if he told me he was not going to be here. I know for the next 3 weeks he's not going to be here, so you guys are going to have a lot of me to deal with. I'm ill-prepared again. That's just how it goes, man. I'm ill-prepared. I'm not the one to prepare for things. I have a couple things written down, and then I think I have some stuff here. Oh, yeah. I got a couple, ditching in high school stories that I'm definitely going to tell you guys. But first, I know the last couple podcasts, I think I've been talking about how my guy Marshall is a vampire because he doesn't like popcorn and he never sleeps. Well, I proved the theory wrong, I guess, today. While we were at Pool League, I just started taking popcorn and just throwing it at him. He didn't even notice. And I took one and set it on his skin, and it didn't even burn him. So sorry, Marshall, you're not a vampire. I'll let it go. I'll drop it, because I've been telling I even told our boss that he was a vampire because he doesn't like popcorn, and my boss didn't understand it. And then no one's getting this. He doesn't like popcorn. It's a small percentage of the world that doesn't like popcorn, and there's also a very small percentage of vampires. So, they're never gonna tell us if they don't like if vampires can't eat popcorn or don't like you throw a handful of popcorn at a vampire and they fucking burst into fucking they just pop a bunch of popcorn bam. That'd be fucking hilarious. We find out that garlic just repels them. Holy water burns them, and then popcorn makes them pop. Well, it doesn't. At least, I don't know. Maybe he is a vampire. Maybe the popcorn theory's wrong. I'm gonna have to start following him around. Because if I see him turn into a bat and fly away, I'm really gonna start regretting my friendship with this kid. Well, I mean, he hasn't like tried to eat me yet, but I notice him looking at my neck a lot, and I'm like, "What the fuck you doing?" He's like, "Huh? What? Nothing." And I'm like, "Yeah, something's going on here. Something's fishy." But I don't know. Maybe I just have like a really like attractive looking neck that just every sex wants to just stare at. It's so stupid. Like, no, like I've been told for 2 weeks. I've been telling everybody he's a fucking vampire. Like, no one's interested in it either. No one's interested in it. Like, oh, because vampires don't exist? Well, he might be the first one, people. We might fucking have just found out. High noon. I mean, who fucking knows? I'm never... See, that's a problem, too. Is like, now because I'm by myself, I'm not going to be able to smoke this fucking cigar. It's not going to stop me from drinking it, though. Alright. You're going to hear a lot of notifications, because I'm using my phone a lot, and I don't put it on silent right now. I just want to be interrupted. So I have a couple ditching stories, right? I'm actually gonna name drop here because none of the, like I don't think none of these are bad. Pretty fucking funny. So they all pretty much. There might be one name I don't use. All right. Well, so I had a friend in high school growing up, Sean McMahon. Shout out to you, buddy. I swear to God, like all these guys made my life so much better in high school just hanging around with them. And I know I pissed them off because I was the one that took pranks. I don't think too far, but I just never stopped. Like it was I always fucking pranked. But yeah, Sean McMahon. We were trying to figure out where he was the one time because we had to go into the auditorium. And we're like, where the fuck is Sean at? I was like, he's not here. We go to the auditorium. We're like, hey, Sean, was in your class? And like, no, Sean was with you. No, Sean, where the fuck is Sean? Can't fucking find him anywhere. We know that he has like this secret location that nobody fucking knows about that he just like ditches classes in. He doesn't even leave the building. He knows like he has a fucking perfect hiding spot in this fucking building. Well, as it started and the fucking curtain to the auditorium opened up to drop the fucking the projector screen, all you see is fucking feet from the rafters above it. Just we fucking knew it was him because of his stupid shoes. No, I mean, we all wore, I think it was like DCs or something like that. We all wore skate shoes, but he was sitting up there playing. I don't know if it was Game Boy or something like that. Maybe he was fucking around on his phone. He didn't have these fucking touchscreen phones, so I think it was a Game Boy. I think he was playing Game Boy up there, and all you see is these fucking feet. And then our principal starts talking about, like, I forgot what the fuck the auditorium was about. Like, I don't even give a shit what it was about. But he noticed that we were like pointing. Like, he noticed that a bunch of us were pointing and like pointing it out. I was like, that's fucking Sean up there, because all you see is just feet, like, just kicking, just lightly kicking. And then finally he looks up and to be honest with you, this is why I wish I fucking had someone here that remembers it more. Like, I remember that part. I think he pointed it out and was like, what are you doing up there? Like, who's that? And you just see the feet go, whoop, and just disappear. And then, like, I think, like, 20 minutes later, I want to say, like, he just popped in, like, slid into the first seat. Like, as soon as we walk in the door, he, like, kind of just slid in. And we kind of noticed him. We're like, where the fuck have you been? And we started laughing. I was like, that was you, wasn't it? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. But it was just so fucking awesome just to see, like, the curtains open up and you just see fucking feet. Because if he wasn't moving his feet or kicking them, we never would have noticed it. It was just because of the movement. You kind of like, what the fuck is that? And you start, like, really looking and you're like, oh shit, it's fucking feet. Like, someone's sitting up in the fucking rafters. He was just had it, like, he was sitting on the fucking catwalk. That's what it was. He was sitting on the catwalk with his arms on it and just fucking kicking. And it was the fucking funniest shit in the world. I loved it, dude. That's one of my favorite ditching stories. I know there was, okay, and then there's another ditching story. So this is, I think, my first time actually ditching, and in the music room, it had like these little like platforms that kind of like would look like stairs, but they're long enough to like sit a keyboard on top of, and you could sit behind the keyboard, and we were like learning how to play keyboard, learning how to play the keyboard. So it went up like about like I think 5 or 6 rows, maybe like 4 or 5 rows. I'm gonna say 4 or 5. But on the other side, you can actually like move a piece of wood and get underneath there and move the wood back, and then you can kind of like hide in the back area. You had to lay down because it wasn't like tall. It had to be maybe like fucking 4 feet. So I mean, you're definitely not standing up in there. But so I know for sure it was me, my friend Steve, Steve, rest in peace, and Nick Patricelli. I could have sworn there was one more person, and I want to say it was Marshall, but I'm not 100% sure. And we were fucking sitting underneath there, and it was going perfect. Like, we were just, like, I was fucking around with, I think, a game on my phone, like Snake or something like that, because we had those fucking flip phones out of the Razor. So I was, like, fucking around with shit like that. Everyone had everything on silent. We thought this process through to the T. Like, we're just going to be quiet. She leaves after every class. Like, after every class in between, she'll go out, and I think because, like, we're in the back of in the very back of the fucking building. So I think she would always, like, leave. So we knew we could have time to, like, kind of, like, sneak the fuck out of there. So we snuck in while she was out. The class is going on, and, holy shit, that door just opened and scared the fuck out of me. I thought so. I was like, I'm supposed to be here alone. Okay, I am here alone. All right, so anyways, back to the story. It's going great. We're all just sitting there. I started falling asleep. I think we were all like kind of falling asleep because we were just like, man, fuck Spanish class, fuck whatever class we had to go to. I know me and Steve had Spanish, that's why we were in there. I don't know what the other two guys had, but it went quiet for a little bit, and I swear to God, as soon as it went quiet, because like with the keyboards playing, I was like, it was kind of loud, and people like walking around and shit like that, and the keyboards were going, and it was kind of loud, and all of a sudden, as soon as all the fucking keyboards stopped, my fucking guy Steve has the loudest fucking fart. It was the loudest fucking thing. So as soon as it stops, you should. All you hear is like kids like looking around like, who the fuck was that? And then they start laughing, and then you hear the fucking music teacher like, who was that? Who was that? And everyone starts laughing. All of a sudden, we see the fucking wood piece move open, and the light shines in, and we're all just kind of like turning our heads, like she's not gonna see us. She's not gonna see us. I started trying to like scooch underneath like more stairs, like in the lower levels. I'm like, fuck. She's like, who is that? You get out here right now. All of you, get out here right now. And none of us wanted to move. We all just like had our heads turned towards her. We're just ignoring it. It was like, no, we're not here. No, you're not. You're seeing shit. And you could just with the light shining in from the outside, and she knew we were there. She could see all she saw was feet. We went out. We all got sent down to the fucking we all got sent down to the principal's office. None of us got suspended though. I think I got 3 days detention. I don't know what the other guys got, but I feel like I got 3 days detention. It was so long ago because it was high school, but I'm pretty sure I know I got detention. Because I never got suspended in high school. The dumbest shit I did, I never got suspended. And this is like literally, I think I have 2 more ditching stories, and that was it. And there was only one time where I actually ditched leaving. And that one was bad. That one was bad. Because it was my first time actually leaving the school, and I was like, man, if I get caught, if I get suspended, my dad is gonna beat the shit out of me, and no one's gonna see me other than in school for like 2 weeks, weeks is way too short. Probably like a month or 2. I would have been grounded for at least the next report card period, and then I would have to get good grades just to get the fuck out of the house. And even then, I don't even know if that would have got me out of the fucking house if I got caught. Well, anyways. Started off terrible. I went with some people that always went. It was I was like, I want to say like 7 or 8 of us. We're all going. I'm just like, all right, so what are we doing here? Because we were on the top floor at our high school, and the bottom floors were a grammar school, and then the auditorium we shared. So they're like, we go out the auditorium door. And I was like, all right. So, like, we leave at lunch. I'm like, okay, lunchtime. That's why we're only losing, like, 2 hours, like, the last 2, like, periods. That's it. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it, or last period. I was like, all right, I'll ditch last period with you guys. Fuck it. I finally was like, fuck it, whatever. I never did it before. We start slowly heading down the stairs. I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. We start getting down to the second floor, and I think that's where the lunchroom was. And we had to pass, like, where the cooks were. They just start fucking jumping downstairs and fucking running. And we all start, they start like sprinting down these stairs and making full like leaps. And boom! And landing. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to run my fastest. We get to the auditorium. As soon as we get down to the last floor where the auditorium is, we hear that the fucking grammar school kids are having an assembly. So now it's like, just make or break. Just book it. I asked so many times if that door was like, because it said, like, do not, the fucking fire alarm. I was like, are we going to set off, like, a fire alarm or something like that? Are we going to set off an alarm? Because it says alarm on the door. And they're like, we go through this door all the time. It never goes off. It's not going to go off. As soon as we fucking hit that door, all you hear is, bam, 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 bam. I fucking ran and leaped it's probably like an 8 to 9 set stairs. And I just leaped the whole fucking thing, almost blew up my knees, fucking hitting the bottom. I did like a tuck and roll. I got up and just started sprinting with everybody. I'm like, where the fuck do we go now? And then we get all the way to the couple streets over. We start trying to walk around. I'm like, dude, we're in so much fucking trouble. We just set off a fire alarm at the school. So we start heading back, and I believe that there was like 2 cop cars and maybe a fire truck. And I was like, oh my fucking god, like we're fucked now. Now we're fucked. I was like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? I never should have fucking listened to you guys. I was like, I knew this was a fucking bad idea. That's why I never leave the fucking school when I fucking ditch a class. Because normally I don't ditch class. I just go to class and sleep. To me, it's the same fucking thing as ditching. I'm not there. I'm not doing, I don't do shit in class anyways. I didn't do shit in class in high school anyways. I was a bad high school student. And now I'm like, but I wasn't like bad in this sense, like where I fucking ditched. So I'm like, motherfucker. So now we're walking around and I'm like, what do we even do now? I was like, if people see us, they know that we're supposed to be in school. We have our fucking book bags. Like, what are we supposed to do? I'm like, what do we do if we see a cop? And so I forgot who the fuck it was, told me, if you see a cop, you run. Now, a little background story. I ditched with this girl that we were all friends, but I don't know why, but I feel like she hated me. And I fucking hated her because of that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And there's a one time that made me like cemented that I did not like this fucking girl. She was way taller than me, and she fucking cocked back and kicked me in the nuts so fucking hard that I missed a whole period of class, of that school day. I laid on the floor and put my fucking nose in the corner, like in between the lockers, like where the lockers meet the floor. I put my nose right in that corner, and I just held my nose. And then, of course, the security guard comes up, and he's like, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? Get to class. And I rolled over, and with the most high-pitched voice I could say, I was like, I said her name, so I'm just going to bleep it out. Beep! Kicked me in the balls and lifted me off the ground! Or right away, he's like, do you need some ice? Do you want some ice? And he fucking walks off to get me ice. Now the other security guard comes, and he was an old fucking bastard. He was mean as shit. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing on the floor? And I said the same shit. I was like, beep, me in the balls, and now they really hurt. She lifted me off the ground. Oh, fuck, I have to go back and bleep that out. But yeah, hold on. So I'm on the floor now, and even the old fucking bastard of a fucking security guard was like, "All right, I'll get you I'll get you an ice pack." I was like, they understood, and he hated me. And then I was like, no, the other security guards. I don't want to say names. It's gonna even give me one, give me an ice pack. He's like, all right, cool. He started rubbing my back. If anybody that I went to high school with, you know who I'm talking about, and you know how much of an asshole this old guy was. And he was sitting in the fucking hall rubbing my back, going like, yeah, you getting better? I was like, no. And then the other security guard came with an ice pack, and I had to put it, I was like, they put one ice pack on my back and one on my fucking balls, and it was the fucking funniest shit. But I missed the whole period, and I finally got up, and I started walking, and I was like, like I could barely breathe, and like, hey, she got you good, right? And I'm like, yeah, she lifted me off the ground, and they were both like, oh my god, like, well, don't miss the next class. The one security guard wrote me a note to give to the teacher saying that I was doing something for him, so I didn't get in trouble. But that was the coolest shit. Now, back to the story. I'm ditching with her, and oh my god, I felt so fucking bad. We turn a corner and we're walking, and it's her by the brick wall, and then I'm next to her, and then it was a group of guys, and right out of the fucking alley, a cop car pulls up. Now, they told me if I see a cop car, run. I don't know why, but my instinct was to be like, I'm not the fastest out of this group, I don't think, so I have to, like, this is a fucking asshole move. I fucking shoved her into the fucking wall, into the brick wall, and I took off around the corner. No one else ran. Nobody else fucking ran. It was just me sprinting like a fucking idiot. And as soon as I hit the corner, I realized no one followed me, and I fucking walked back around like whistling with my hands in my pockets, like, shh. I can't whistle, but I was like, do. Like, I just didn't do that. And she was still on the fucking floor, like, and everyone was like, oh my god. And they're looking at me like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, you said if I see a cop, fucking run. And the cops saw it, so they're still sitting in the alley. They start shaking their heads, and then they fucking just drove off. I was like, what the fuck? They're like, cops don't do shit. I was like, I said, what do I do if I see a cop? They're like, yeah, but you don't fucking shove someone in a wall. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. So I was like, if you're out there and you hear it, the girl, I'm sorry for that. It was a dickhead move, and it was instinctual. I did it off of instinct. I didn't mean to. It wasn't like I was like, thought about it and like, oh, if I see a cop, I'm definitely like shoving her to the ground. It was whoever was to my, like, because I turned to my right, and whoever was to my right was going to get blasted. Like, that's just what it was. It was every man for himself in my mind. Or man or woman, or they. Yeah, it was. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. It was so fucking embarrassing. It was so bad. I felt like shit for a week after that. I was like, but in my mind, I was like, maybe that was karma. But I can't remember which situation came first. To be honest with you, I don't know if I got hit in the balls first, or maybe that was karma. But I don't think so. I think the ditching came after, because she got me good that day. She got me fucking good, and we were part of the Jackass crew, you know what I mean? Like, we were the unofficial, like, Jackass members, just like every other fucking high school kid around that time. Everybody that was doing stunts was an unofficial Jackass member. And I know they don't want that or, like that, but it is what it is. Oh, and the fucking last ditching, the last time I ditched, the last one, was fucking hilarious. And this is another Sean McMahon moment, and if my memory is correct and it was Sean McMahon, I think it was, I know it was, for sure it was. We we found out that so I don't think we found out. I just think we kind of like saw that the counselor wasn't in, and we figured out how to get into a room like without a key. And no, her room was unlocked, and it was by like the computer room. So we fucking just walked in there, and she had all these couches. We're like, this is the perfect place to fucking ditch. I was like, we get to lay on couches and just go to sleep for a fucking period, and then we could just go out. And everyone's like, you guys, what the fuck happened? Like, don't worry about it. We thought it was a perfect spot anytime she wasn't there, and it was already like it was probably like right before lunch. So we're like, dude, there's no way she's fucking here. Well, we go in there, we lay down on the couch, and I think we all actually fell asleep. She had like 2 couches and like a chair, and we were all just laying on shit and just like sitting down in the beanbag. There was beanbags too, so someone was in a beanbag. I think I was on the couch, Sean was on the couch, and then my friend Nick was like reclining on the one fucking chair. And we all fell asleep, and all of a sudden the fucking lights turned on, and she fucking screamed. She fucking came in. She just was late that day, and she screamed, and she's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And without even missing a beat, Sean cracks his eyes open with his fucking hands folded, laying down on his back on the couch, and just goes, "I'm sad." And all of us were like, yeah, we're sad. She said so fucking mad. I think she wanted to suspend us, and then we just kept going along with it. We're like, no, we were sad. We were waiting for the counselor. We were waiting for her. Like, we were all depressed. It's not what was going on. We were fucking ditching for sure. But just though how quickly he just thought about going like, I'm sad. And we're like, yeah, all of us are sad. We're all sad. To try to get out of it. It was fucking amazing. This is why I wanted Nikki here, because I had these fucking stories, and I was like, man, I know he's got to have some fucking gnarly fucking ditching stories too, going to Taft. I was like, but these were great. These were just like inside jokes after that. It was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You'd be like, I'm sad. It was just like always like shit like that. The fucking pranks too. Like, I always used to get Sean McMahon. Like, me and Marshall one time fucking went around in the lunchroom in the morning and was like, are you going to eat your ham? It was just slices of ham. Like, really thin slices of ham. And or the little thick fucking slices of ham, you know, that, like, you slap on a wall in high school. It was cafeteria ham. So, I think I got, like, 5 of them. And we shoved it through the vent in his locker, like the little slits on the top. We just shoved 5 of them in there. I was just shoving them in there. And then we went, like, when he came in, we walked by him, like, what's going on, Sean? He's like, oh, what's going on? Because he came in a little late. Like, he wasn't late. He was going to make it, but he just had to go to his locker, grab his shit, and then go to the next class. So we're like, yeah, we're going to the next class. We go around the corner. We both, me and Marshall, poke our heads out to take a look at him. He opens it up, and all fucking 5 just slap the floor. All 5 pieces of ham. All you hear is, ham? Fucking ham? Marshall, Jimmy, fucking ham. And he looks down, and our heads are just like poking out of the, like, around the corner, and he's like, you motherfucker, and just starts taking off towards us. And Marshall ran into his class that he had to go to next. I ran into my class, and then he's like fucking looking through the window at my door. He's like, I fucking got you in next period. And I was like, okay, alright. I was like, over fucking ham. But after that, that was the thing. Ham, fucking ham. And I'm not gonna lie, Sean, I fucking love you, man. I was like, I think he has the best ones. Like, all the best pranks happen to him. Oh my god, like, you guys are going to hear all these stories too, because I'm going to have my friend Nick on this podcast, hopefully sometime this week. If it's going to be over Zoom, I think it's going to be over Zoom. We're going to get into detail more with these, because 2 memories are better than 1, especially at this point. I've had too many head injuries. Speaking of head injuries, holy shit, way to change the subject, Jimmy. Fucking Tua. I know I give you a lot of trash, buddy, but fuck, dude, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's fucked up, man. And to be honest with you, like, look, I know what's coming out right now that he shouldn't have passed the concussion protocol and everything else like that, but I mean, he's got to man up and say something too if he doesn't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, like, I don't think the NFL is one of those things where you're gonna lose your job over something like that. Like, if it happened to me at my work, yeah, I might get in trouble. Well, actually, I don't think I'll get in trouble because they don't want to get sued. But to be honest with you, speaking of that, Tua should sue the fuck. Like, now that they found out that the guy, like, basically cleared him and he shouldn't have been cleared, fucking Tua, sue the NFL, buddy. I was like, I know, dude. Sue the NFL. Get your fucking, get the money for it. Go back. I mean, I like, I don't know. I know these guys are making millions, but still, a workplace injury over something that never should have happened. I mean, he got cleared. Fucking sue, dude. Just like any of us would have sued if we had that opportunity where they're like, no, yeah, you're not certified on this forklift, but get on it anyways, and the forklift flips or you fuck up something, and like, no, fucking sue. You're not certified. They still told you to do it. You weren't cleared. They still told you to fucking play. Like I said, dude. But these NFL guys, like, I know we all, it's the pride, you know what I'm saying? So he went out there for his teammates. I guarantee that's what it was. He sucked it up, went out there for his teammates, and dude, next time you're getting hit like that and you're getting spun around, don't try to throw the ball away. Cover up that ball. I really think that's why his head hit the back of the floor, because I saw the slow-mo, and you see him like open up to like kind of just like whip it out of bounds to kind of throw it away as he's already like kind of like going down, and then it was too late and he kind of curled it, but by then he already gave up his back to the ground. I don't know if it would have helped, but if you're already wrapped up like that, man, just fucking go down. Go down. Don't be a hero. Like, that was 2 incidences where you could have like stood up for yourself. Like, this is the team's fault. This is the team in the NFL's fault. But holy shit, dude! When I started seeing him throw up those gang signs, I was like, oh my god, he is fucking out of it. His one finger was touching his pointer finger was touching his pinky finger, and his pinky finger was extended outward. I was like, oh my god, like, he is fucking out of it. And then he never even gave the thumbs up, like, because he was out the whole time. Like, you could tell he was out, and he's definitely missing this week. He probably will miss next week, and he needs to take that time. I know, you know what it is? I was like, maybe the Dolphins pushed it because they haven't had a good season in a while, and they're starting off pretty good, and they're starting off pretty hot, and fuck, though, man. Fucking, you know what? I'm going to stay on football because I'm not doing a fucking sports podcast without Nikki, and I hope this isn't that fucking bad. But I need to check my fucking. I put some money down on the games this week, and I don't know if we did it good on our sports one because we. If you don't listen to our sports podcast, we have the wheel of cancellation. We switched to the wheel of the top 10 worst teams. So the bottom 10 worst teams of the NFL, we write on this spinner. And if you hear that we spin it, and whatever it lands on, we put money on that team. And so far, we've been doing fucking good. We started with $40, and now we're up to like $290. Only problem is, like me, I want to pull that out and start going by 50 again, but we have to let it ride. So I think we threw on like $90 on each fucking team, or 90-something dollars on each fucking team. It's been working out, but I don't know how this week's gone because he's not fucking answering his phone. I called him twice. He won't answer his phone. His fucking dad sent me a picture of a fucking a car, and he's like, yeah, Nikki's new ride. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I give him a call to be like, yo, congratulations. You finally bought a fucking car, dude. No. I think he rented it just for the weekend. Because I think his girl's in town. Because, his girl's in town. So he's like doing fancy shit. Dude, I could be a third wheel. Come on, man. We could have went to the casino again with, dude, come on. No, I'm just joking. You gotta do your thing, man. What do you guys think? Tennessee Titans over the Colts? That's what I have. Oh my god, I have fucking. Oh wait, no, all these are settled. Oh, I did. Tennessee beat the Colts. I fucking won money. Woo! Active ones now. I got the Kansas City Chiefs over the fucking Bucks. They're +1. That's why I took it. And then I took the fucking money line on the San Francisco versus the Rams. That one's going to be a big one if I win. And I'm not cashing out. Oh, I could cash out and not lose anything right now. Well, that'll be interesting. But you know what? I'm letting it ride. I put $50 in there. I won 137, and then I'm back down to 50. So I was like, "Fucking, I'm putting 50 on every fucking thing." Now I'm down to $28, but I still got money on games. So we're gonna fucking see what happens. But as of right now, oh, and I got food on the way, guys. So I might cut this out to eat, and then I'll come back and finish this out. But for right now, I wanted to look up the top 10? Top 10 dumbest states in the U.S. Update 2022. Have you ever thought about the dumbest states in the U.S.? There are so many factors that you need to consider while making a list of the dumbest or smartest states. This might seem hilarious at times, considering a state to be dumb or smart. However, it is also important to present your methodology for tagging a particular state as a dumbest state in the U.S. Mostly, the lists are made on the basic of the academic achievements or level of education the citizens of the state has gotten. Not just on educational ground studies, not just on the educational grounds. Studies have shown that these states with more state. Oh my god, I can't fucking read people. I can read because if I did it in my head, I just can't read out loud. Because this person, like, normally when this happens, they're not written correctly. These are written correctly. I just can't read out loud. Not just on educational grounds. Studies have shown that states with more graduates and educated people tend to have less numbers of people living below the poverty line. This continues as a spiral method that as that leads to more jobs and opportunities in the state, and more people realize the importance of education. Here goes a list of the dumbest states in the U.S. Number 1, West Virginia. That's probably because of the inbreeding. Have you guys seen that? The fucking the most inbred family I think that's in the West Virginia, in the hills. I mean, I know it's like you're stuck in the hills, but I don't know. Like, I couldn't look at my sister and be like, damn. I don't know, man. Oh, and then, yeah. Watch the documentary, The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. And it's nothing to do with racist. It's just their last name is White. And I might be related to them. I kind of hope that I'm related to these fucking people. I really do. My last name's White. Fucking dude, I've been to West Virginia too, man. It's actually a very fucking beautiful country. See, I'm stupid. I called it a country. It's a fucking state. Yeah. So I mean, it's just I think the average SAT scores in people with bachelor's degree is very low there. Hence, it's considered the dumbest state in the U.S. That's why they're just in the hills. So like it's either you get homeschooled or you have to fucking walk up and down a mountain to get to school. I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm not going to fucking school. Getting eaten by a bear just trying to fucking go to school. Do they have bears in West Virginia? I don't know, man. See, that's the problem, man. You had Colorado Nick out there. You know, all the kids can get to school. Or he would just miss a couple weeks because he just wants to, and kids get eaten, and he comes back like nothing ever fucking happened. Dude, holy shit. Number 2, Mississippi. Well, at least they made that song. MISSIS. SIPPI. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. That's not how it goes. But that's how I know how to spell Mississippi, because of that song. I only know how to like sing the you know. Mississippi is mostly not considered to be of the current generation we are in. What? Before the Civil War, Mississippi's rural economy. Okay. They depended on slaves, so that's why they're number 2 on the list. No, it's probably like they said. It's the economic condition and the poverty rate. It's probably hard to get to school. Oh, it also tops the list of the dumbest state. Oh, I thought it said schools. Sorry. Is it Arkansas or Arkansas? Please let us know at the number 2 cigars, the letters F and U, Chicago @gmail.com. Is it Arkansas or Arkansas? Or is it 2 different ones? No, I say Arkansas. Arkansas is number 3. Yeah, Fortune 500 includes the world's really retailer you love. Walmart. Oh, they literally threw a fucking ad inside this fucking paragraph. Fucking good. Bravo to you people. Former President Bill Clinton is likewise a local child of the state. Oh, that explains so much. Oh, you come here. And then that's when the whole thing happened. That was a Dave Chappelle skit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we're just gonna go through it's probably the poorest school, like the poorest states, because they don't have good educational systems. If you're, you know, I really, oh shit, Nevada is number 4 dumbest, and you know what? Yes, since I've gone to Vegas, I totally agree. There were plenty of shitheads that actually live there. Honestly, I don't know how many times I'm walking around with a fucking Chicago Cubs hat on or something like that down there, and I'm like, hey, I used to be here from Chicago. Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going? I fucking used to live in Chicago. Now I'm moving here. And I'm like, oh, yeah, shit, no way. As soon as I start talking to the guy, he walked away, didn't even finish the conversation, and then the dude with a suit walks up. He's like, I have an offer for you. Fuck you. Walk away. Hold on. Are you over 23? No, I'm 22. Leave me alone. That's all I kept saying out there. I was not about to give away my fucking real age or anything. They'd always ask, Are you guys over 23? No, I'm 22, and my wife would be like, yeah, I'm 20. I was like, don't fucking say 20, because you can't even fucking drink out here. I'm fucking walking around with you. Just say you're 21. I'll say I'm 23. If you really want to fucking go by that, because I think she's 3 years younger than me, fuck off. Yeah, I got a young chick. Mentally, she's older than me, though, for sure. I think my 4-year-old's older than me mentally. That little girl's getting fed up with me. I have been fucking with her, and like the other day, I think I was trying to like, jump on her on the bed, and then she's like, Dada, stop it. And I was like, what? I'm just trying to tell you I love you. So I was like, I love you. And she goes, yeah, I know, I love you too, but just leave me alone. And she said it just like that. A 4-year-old completely just getting mad. Here, and speaking of the fucking devil. Speak of the fucking devil. She's gonna call because she's probably home, and she's gonna like, hey, can you hit me outside and help me in? Yeah. The young one needs help in all the time. Alright, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, you don't even know how long I was gone for, do you? No. My food came. I ate. Did a lot of things. My daughter fell. She cried. I kissed her boo-boo. Made her not cry. Now she's all good. In all a matter of seconds on here. So where the fuck were we? We're at Nevada. Number 5. Louisiana. Oh, the biggest crayfish maker on the planet. That's probably why they're the dumbest, right? Because the crayfish. Does crayfish make it dumb? I might have just stumbled upon something. You eat a bunch of crayfish and you just fucking start just like going nuts. You just want to start destroying anything that looks like, I don't know, human. They're not really like, other than just like they basically describe what the state is, and then they just say like, yeah, they're poor, so they don't have schools. It's just what they're saying here. Yeah. No. There are significant people living below the poverty line and going on without education and jobs. See, they're always ending the same way, but other than that, they're just talking about how like nice the state is or something like that. And what they're trying to do is they don't want to offend anybody in these states. They're just trying they're trying to call them stupid without them getting mad. And I think this is the best way to call someone stupid is by giving them a bunch of compliments and then just being like, "And you're an idiot." And they're just like, "Well, thank you." That's exactly what they're fucking doing. Number 6, Kentucky. Kentucky's rich culture of animals and businesses are perfectly healthy. The state positions 5th in goat cultivation. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're really, like, hyping them up. And I was like, but yet again, this hits the list of dumbest states in the U.S. because of its poverty line. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're like, hyping them up and, like, you know what? You did a good job today. You did really fucking good, you fucking moron. And they're just like, oh, thank you. You're so nice. That guy's nice. And then, like, the other rich states are, like, the smart states. Yeah, rich states and smart states, like Illinois. They're sitting here going, like, yeah, okay. I called you an idiot. And then they do the same shit to you know what? We're at number 7 right now. There's still, like, 4 left. Illinois might be on here. But you know what? Illinois might not be dumb because we have a lot of farmland and shit like that in the other parts, but Chicago's got to bring our fucking SAT scores down, right? Right. Number 7 is Alabama. Oh, this one's quick. There's probably nothing there. Most of Alabama's labor force is in the public sector, balancing is 5, so they might not have nothing in there. The state's middle family pay is the 3rd most minimal in the nation, and the highest poverty rate has made the state among the dumbest ones in the U.S. Oh, Indiana, number 8. We're getting closer. Indiana. Oh, okay. So basically, they just have like the steel market, I guess. Oh, biggest steel creating region in the U.S. The state's biggest city in Indianapolis, home of the global center of the command of juggernaut. Oh, the state's biggest city, Indianapolis, is home to the global central command of drug organization. Fucking for real? Like, you telling me I can get whatever fucking drug I want in Indianapolis? What? The state brags the second... Yeah, right? Brags, yeah. The state brags the second most noteworthy biopharmaceutical related... Oh. Damn, never mind. I thought it was illegal drugs. They're talking about legal. Okay. Again, the poverty rate here drags the state to one of the dumbest states in the UC. They're just like, hey, you guys are doing awesome by giving everyone fucking opiates. Or, oh, yeah, opioids. And fucking up the country. You guys are doing perfectly. Just keep doing what you're doing, you fucking morons. You idiot. I'm like, oh, well, you're making me blush. Over here in Indiana. Number 9, Oklahoma. We're getting closer to number 10. Number 10, Illinois. Illinois is the... No, I'm just joking. Or we're at number 9, Oklahoma. And let's see the very last line. There are many who are still living below the poverty line. Amidst all... Okay, so there's actually a lot of good things here. The economy is driven by the energy business. The handling otherwise with the public sector and utilities and some people in them. Yeah, man. Amidst all these, the average people getting a bachelor's degree and the SAT scores are minimum compared to the population. There are many who are still living below the... Could you imagine being, like, the smartest person? Like, I'm talking about, like, really fucking genius. Like, you're a fucking certified genius. You got, like, one of the best ISAT or SAT scores in, like, the entire United States. And then you just look around, it's a bunch of fucking people, like... you know, playing with their fucking lips with their pencils, just hi, and just like, god damn, what the fuck am I doing here? And you still can't get out until you're at least 18. I guess you can get emancipated. I always thought that meant something else. Emancipated. Yeah, I just thought it was something like bad. I was like, damn. You got emancipated when you were like 12 or 13? I was like, dude, I'm so sorry for you. Like, what are you talking about? It was great. I was like, what? I was like, who are you emancipated by? He's like, my parents. I'm like, oh, gross. I was like, so it wasn't even an uncle? And they're like, wait, hold on, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought it was just you got touched. Moving on. Number 10. The Tennessee Titan. No, Tennessee is the number 10. So you're not that bad. You kind of just cracked the list. So maybe if you get a couple good scores, you kick Illinois right in the number 10 spot. I don't know who's number 11, so I can't even say that. It has low numbers of people getting a bachelor's degree and significant people. Dude, maybe people are just not like. Maybe people are just not good at school in these fucking countries. I keep saying fucking countries because I was looking up like worst dumbest states, like dumbest places in the not the United States, the world. So I keep going back to countries. It is states. These states are fucking dum-dums. But I'm not. I'm not dum-dum. Just because you guys hear me not be able to read good doesn't mean I'm dum-dum. He's a fucking moron. Oh, man. I ran through that list way faster than I really wanted to. And, I had Chipotle, and I feel like I'm going to take a shit soon. Oh, my God. I got a whole high noon here. Why did I open another one? See, that's how disgusting it was. Sometimes those burps are fucking amazing. Like when you burp and it's like, oh my god, reminiscing of the food I just ate. That one I burped and I was like, I fucking made a poor decision here. The worst one, dude, is fucking White Castle. Like, why? Why? I used to eat White Castle and yeah, I used to get gas, but it wasn't that bad. Like, well, you know what it was? Everybody, I used to eat it with a group of people and we all would have gas. So it wasn't a big thing. It wasn't like, oh god, what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit! It was just funny. Now when I eat it, no one else wants to eat it, so it's just me doing it solo. And then it's literally just like, Jimmy, did you just shit your pants? I'm like, no, I fucking ate White Castle, and it makes sense. People are just like, oh, okay, all right. But still, I think you should go to the bathroom. And yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I'm constipated, what I do is I grab myself a nice cold glass of prune juice and like 7 cheeseburgers from White Castle. I don't care if it's destroying my belly or destroying my insides. It works. It fucking works. You give it one fucking day, and all of a sudden, all your blockage will be on. Dude, should we? Huh. How do we get sponsored by Prune Juice and White Castle as like a digestive thing? Here's how you stop constipation. with one glass. Yeah, we'll prescribe you 1 glass of prune juice and 5 White Castle cheeseburgers. Just stop on in. Depending on how your level of constipation is, we might subscribe you more. 1.5 glass, 7 cheeseburgers. Try the jalapeno. Try the chicken's actually not bad from there. I didn't like when we had the the chicken sandwich eating thing. I wasn't bad from that one. Maybe it was like all the other chicken sandwiches kind of helped it out, but the burgers, I don't get it. I love the burgers too. I fucking love them, and they're not like they used to be. They're starting to get a little like maybe it's the one I've been going to forever that's been getting bad, but I don't know, man. Florida got fucked up, huh? Florida got fucked up pretty hard. America's dick just got slapped by a fucking hurricane. Do we find pleasure in that? And I only said that because of the joke. Because it is kind of like America's dick. When you look at the map, you're just like, yeah, that's our penis. And it's a lot of talking about the dumbest people, right? Like, there's a lot of stupid stories that come out of there. I've been trying to look up some, but there hasn't been any. So, but there's a lot of like you always hear like some weird shit, and you're just like, that's got to be Florida. Oh God, I just burped up rice. Oh, I might edit that out or not. No, but like, do you think like Nebraska, like when like as soon as it gets hit, Nebraska's like ooh, or like anything like what? Okay, so if let's see, what's a map of? So if Florida's our dick, then the bottom part of Texas has got to be our nipple. California's the mouth, right? Illinois and all that, that's just the back. We're the backbone of this country. Illinois, Michigan, all those upper states, we're just the fucking backbone. And guess who's in the shitter? New York. All those, they're just the little poop shoots. We have a little tail, don't we? We haven't evolved enough to just have a tailbone. We have a tail here. And I'm talking about if you just look at the map. I'm not even looking at it right now, but I know for sure Florida's the penis. Texas is the nipple. God, California would be the face, because a lot of other countries are like, I want to go to L.A. to go to Hollywood. So we can have that be the face until an earthquake like lets it slip into the ocean, as they keep saying every fucking year. I hope I'm alive when that happens. I really do. I want to be like just watching, turn on the news and be like, we lost California, and I'm like, oh shit, they were right. Damn science. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm talking. I'm just like rambling now. I mean, we're for like 45 minutes in. I think I did pretty fucking good. Let us know how I did. Never. Don't fucking know. I don't want to know, because like if this was boring, I blame Nikki. At least the next 3 I know. So I'm trying to have some guests lined up. If they're listening to it, definitely like just give me a fucking shout out or like slide into my DMs. My boy Admir. Yeah, he's got that Facebook, so the YouTube page that's doing really fucking good now. I keep seeing he keeps getting more and more subscribers. So go subscribe to him. What was his name? Adam Ethereum. I think it's Adam Ethereum. I know it's not his actual name, but I know that's what I think he's putting it down as. Come on. I can't fucking look it up. And then also, I'm hoping to get Eric Carter from the Studio 773 podcast on here to fill in and be some guest hosts, because I definitely need it. And my boy Nick Patricelli, like I said, will definitely be joining me on a Zoom call or on maybe a speakerphone. But one of these days, I'm definitely gonna call him up. Definitely gotta get him on here. How the fuck do you look at subscribers? Where do you look at? Turn on Incognito. I don't want to. Who's Incognito? Evil Cognito? Subscriptions. Yeah, there you go. Adam Ethereum. Yeah, go check out his his page, man. He's got some pretty fucking good shit on there. Yeah, he's at 1,200. Oh no, 1.28k subscribers, man. He's got 55 videos. I mean, definitely go check it out, man. He's fucking hilarious. I know, like, he's one of the guys from high school that grew up with, man. Go check that shit out. Eric Carter 773 podcast is always entertaining, never the dull moment. Go check that out too. I believe that's also on YouTube. Go click and subscribe and let me whore myself out. If you don't like, should I just rub my nipples while I do this? Can you guys hear the nipple rubbing? Oh yeah. If you like our podcast at the Two Cigars, give us a like and subscribe so that we can touch the button and just like you are. This is getting weird, man. I don't like it. Who the fuck rubs their nipples and likes it? I mean, girls, yeah. I mean, you got titties, so I mean, like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I would never want my girl to suck on my fucking nipple. If you do that, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't even care. Still like and subscribe, but I'm calling you a weirdo. I'm just letting you know. But definitely like and subscribe for sure. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So I can fucking relax, maybe burp up some more fucking rice, and smoke a cigar and drink my high noon. And high noon, please, come on. This is getting fucking ridiculous now. Can we get sponsored already? Like, honestly, like, I think you're just doing it to fuck with us because you see how mad we get. Yeah. High noon. Oh yeah, fuck. And now he's gonna be gone. Son of a bitch. I'm trying to film a commercial for the high noon. We've been talking about it. I got to get it done. I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week. So yeah, well, I'll be getting on that. I'll be working on it. I think my wife is off on Tuesday, so I'll probably give her some money so she can go and get this shit prepared, so that we can and then do all the fucking design work. Cause I don't know. I don't want to do it. I probably could, but it probably would look better with her. Cause she did my check that out too. She fucking did my Tonto hand. I did the Lone Ranger in Tonto as a promo video. Go check that fucking thing out. I thought that was going to be the best one when I introduced fucking Tonto. And then, of course, no. That one got like 28 fucking views. Bump that one up. Bump it up. Come on, man. Like and subscribe. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I got to do the sign-off. Love you, Chicago. Peace.